There's probably no battery. Oh, there's enough.
Rotamailed all over the.
And we're recording.
See you, Frank.
Urban streets.
We are recording and we are taping. The meeting will come to order at 5:37, but I call it at 5:35. That's good enough for.
Well, I've split the
government.
difference.
Yeah, right. Roll call, Ramiro Ross, the chair is here. Michael Norman, may be late, don't know. Frank Cavello, here. Joan Henson, council liaison, here. Larry Phillips, here. Benjamin Lepley, here. And Dwayne Wallace, staff liaison, is here.
Yes, I am.
Good to see you all here and welcome. Welcome back, Frank.
Thank you.
Not that you were away, but we haven't seen you in such a long time.
You know what? If Miss Lorena hadn't called me today,
Mhm.
I don't know about the meetings. I don't know when they are.
Well, I thought
Are you
that,
not getting the emails?
I'm not.
that's strange.
We need to, I thought we had decided that we were, actually, that's off topic.
No, that's not off topic. It's on
No,
topic.
it is off
It's
topic.
very much on topic that if we can't get our news out.
No, but it's
the way
not part of
supposed
the
to be.
agenda, we can talk about it afterwards, how we're gonna do it.
Okay, be it said that, for the record. For the record, we need to improve on the roll, on our notification of members.
Yes.
Thank you for the roll call. Call to
Thank
the
you for
public,
bringing that up.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
call to the
Because-
public, anybody here?
No.
Anybody outside? No, nobody showed up for the call to the public. Okay, let's get right into it, the old business, the review of financials. And they got, I see they have a late posting here on August the 18th, after October the 4th. That's okay. Oh, I see, that's the tax. How nice, what came in. Look at that.
We're 2 months behind now.
Well, 2 months behind.
No, because August, oh no, that's September's, never mind. No,
No, that's
August
July.
is July's,
Yeah, we don't have the one for September.
right,
Yeah,
which would be August.
that's,
Okay, that's what I'm saying, we're 2 months behind now.
September is missing here.
Yeah.
So we don't know what the income. Any comments?
There's some expenditures that probably, just because of,
Hold on.
Oop.
Hey, come on in, Mike.
Oh.
I know you would show up.
Alright.
You can sit here, he's just
Oh,
manspreading.
okay.
I've been accused of mansplaining today too, that's,
No, I said, okay, so now you're 2 for 2.
it's been a day.
Going back to roll call, let it reflect that all members are present and accounted for.
Get you one of them.
And we're on to the old business now, and we're reviewing the financials.
Seems like July, if I may speak,
Yeah.
July of this year is 10,000 less than last year.
Which is actually June.
Yeah.
Are you talking,
July, well, the payment coming in July 17th. Or
July
July
18th.
2017 was 60,000, this year is 50.
Yeah, that's June,
Mhm.
because they're,
Shifts, yeah.
one year, 1 month behind.
Okay.
So when it reports as July here, it's actually the distribution that was made in June.
Okay.
So this is why it was mentioned that we're 2 months behind on this distribution. 2 months behind in the distribution. Can the liaison say anything about that?
I don't know why, overall, the city's having issues with people reporting actual real sales tax, because, no matter how busy it looks in Old Bisbee, there's a lot of suspicion that people aren't reporting the tax and remitting the tax to the state like they're supposed to. So that's a good chance, but, because it seemed just as busy this year, and there's not much we can do on that yet.
Go ahead.
Let me just give you an observation here. Several years back, I was talking to the gentleman that owned the old F.W. Woolworth building, the second-hand store. And we were talking about, I asked him how his business was, and this is what he told me. Over a weekend, he had 500 people come through his door. That's pretty good.
Oh, yeah.
He made 8 sales out of 500 people.
Well,
Just
that's,
because you're walking up and down the street, looking up at the sky, don't mean that transforms into cash at the cash register.
oh, I completely understand that, but we also know, that's why, the city will be performing, once the actual, the audit, the financial audit is through, I believe we're gonna be moving forward with the sales tax
Yes.
audit. It's an independent thing, and that will help kinda actually find out, because there are businesses that don't pay what they're supposed to.
I understand that, yeah.
And then also, there have been a couple, they won't be
There-
reflected.
there's a speculation with that.
Well, I understand that,
Yeah,
Joe,
well,
yeah.
And then there's some expenditures that we haven't gotten the bill on yet, in October, so those won't pop up quite yet. There was some more asphalt for, patching for the Bisbee 1000 and some other, potholes. There's also, they repaired one of the few dirt roads we have. They repaired that, but I believe we were able to do all that with material we had on site, as well. That was over here on Anama Lane.
Okay.
Back on September 8th, there was, ledge. Was that
That was
totally
in
paid, or was?
2017. You're looking at 2017, aren't you?
No, that's.
No,
it.
7/8/18.
That was,
Was that fully paved, or was that patched?
7/8/18.
there was a
That's
small
west
area
there.
that
Ledge.
was paved. Because that was, yes, I believe that's when we got the bill for it. That was actually, I believe, done in June, May or June, when Andy was still here. Because
Okay,
he said that someone had fallen. And, so he had it paved,
up by the administration building, or?
at the top of some stairs. That's what he told the guys, so the guys went and paved it,
So it's just a small area,
yes,
okay.
yes,
So basically a patch,
yes.
okay.
Lots of patches will show up on this.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
expenditures.
yes, I
Mhm.
understand that.
Okay, but according to what we're looking at here, I guess for the record, we're 2 months behind in sales tax reporting,
Yeah, we're 2 months behind.
September and October.
And
That's what I,
yeah, and it looks like our revenue has us, we should have, in the bank, as it were, about, enough to get a little bit of paving done. But some of this is gonna be used for, we do have a paving job coming up, a road, and I'll talk about that in my staff comments.
Yeah, okay, but, what we've got right now is the total. Remaining in Warren, it would only cover maybe half of what's remaining in Warren. Or if you select,
well, remaining in Warren is not including the terraces or Galena,
Yeah.
and that's all part of the Warren Ward 2.
Yeah, and that's right, and the terraces are broken in.
It's been separated out. This is just Warren, the Vista area.
So what document is that one
Oh,
there?
this is on here, you know what?
Oh,
I'll-
I took yours back.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay,
Good
yeah,
thing I made more copies than
Yeah.
I intended.
What
So
is this?
this was the original plan or the estimate
Now,
of?
this was created by the guys a couple of months ago
Oh, okay.
to show the expense for the materials
Oh, okay.
and what it would
What I-
cost for
what I
each one
was-
of the roads.
Mhm.
what I was trying to get at is that the balance shown on the financials of $225,118 only covers a portion of what is remaining in different areas.
Absolutely.
Just a comparison. For
Right.
example, if you wanted to apply $225,000 in Warren, it would only cover a portion of what's
Right.
on this sheet
Right.
that's remaining. Or cover a portion of what's remaining in Old Bisbee.
On any of them, I don't think any of them are,
Well,
are
you could
smaller
cover
than,
what
Fourth
remains in
Corner.
Old Bisbee, you could cover what remains in Old Bisbee.
Well, you could actually cover Lower Galena and have money left over.
So,
Galena on here?
It's the very last one. Just turn your page over, just turn the whole packet over.
There it is. Upper Galena, it says on my paper.
Is it upper?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, my mistake.
Lower's crossed out after.
Yeah, you got 74,600.
Yeah, because one is-
74,640. But anyway, you get the idea.
You could
As to
actually
which
do all of
areas,
Galena.
You can do a whole lot of places with what's on there right now.
But-
But the problem would be that your boys, your guys would have to make the determination where is the best way to go so that the equipment moving around.
Yes, and along those lines, they were also part of the budget process.
Uh-huh,
And they have too much other work to do paving projects right now. And that will, there's one road that they are going to be paving, in Old Bisbee, it's Quality Hill Walk. Because that has been washed out so many times that it is costing more it's costed more now to backfill it with dirt and chips than it would have been, to actually pave. So they're gonna be doing that. There's handrail repair work, there's some drainage repair work, especially here in Don Louis that needs to get done, some shoulders and stuff, because we're getting,
Is it the San Jose, or the Santa Cruz Road?
that's also gonna get done. That's here at the bottom end, but the upper